Check and see what condition your conditioning is in. In a world saturated with screens, slogans, and sound bites, this phrase cuts through the noise like a mirror held to the mind. It challenges us to pause and examine not just what we believe, but why we believe it. Conditioning is the quiet architect of behavior, the subtle programming that shapes how we see, feel, and react. The question, then, is not whether we are conditioned, but how deeply does that conditioning run? If the light in you be darkness, how great is that darkness? Matthew 6:23. This signifies that if one's inner light, the source of moral and spiritual guidance, is twisted or corrupted, then it creates a more profound darkness. From the moment we wake up, marketing messages flood our consciousness. Corporations invest billions to cultivate habits, the coffee we crave, the clothes we buy, the way we measure success. Algorithms track our clicks, tailoring reality to keep us consuming. The goal is not just to sell a product, but to shape a preference. Over time, desire becomes reflex. The market becomes a modern-day puppeteer. Politics, too, thrives on conditioning. Citizens are coached to react rather than reflect, to cheer for a party instead of questioning a policy. Media outlets frame issues to provoke emotion rather than thought, ensuring allegiance through outrage. The language of politics, us versus them, freedom versus threat, becomes a trigger mechanism that bypasses reason and feeds fear. Democracy, at its worst, has become a psychological tug-of-war for the public mind. Emotion is the oldest form of programming. It can inspire love and compassion, but it can also trap people in cycles of guilt, anger, or blind faith. Religion, when institutionalized, often moves beyond spirituality into emotional control, promising salvation in exchange for obedience. Yet faith at its best can decondition the spirit, freeing people from fear and reconnecting them to universal truth. The line between liberation and manipulation is a thin line. So what condition is your conditioning in? For many, it's strained and torn between change and automation. We live in a paradox, more informed than ever, yet less self-aware, more connected, yet less conscious. To reclaim autonomy, each person must become the observer of their own mind, questioning what triggers them and why. True freedom begins not in rebellion, but in reflection. In the movie, The Matrix offers a choice between a red pill or a blue pill. The choice is a metaphor for choosing between comfortable illusion and the painful truth, or between conformity and awareness. Which one have you chosen?